Hey everybody, this is your friendly neighborhood fucking gamer, Pixel Pro, and I just wanted to quickly upload this video before I passed out. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning where I am. I uploaded a video yesterday touching on things like matchmaking, how I felt about the ranking system, and I quickly also touched on the network connectivity issues that this game is fucking plagued with. So, with all that said, I'm going to dedicate this video discussing nothing other than these network connectivity issues. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly note that I am dead against these fucking online only games. A lot of people make the arguments about content, lack of content, value proposition. I don't even get to that point. If the game is heavily reliant on online connectivity, I'm fucking dead against it, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, we're doing everything we're supposed to be doing as little good consumers. Okay, we're buying these products with the expectancy that they're going to fucking work. We have proper internet. When it comes to this game, it's a whole clusterfuck to begin with. It's 2015. We gotta jump through hoops, forward ports, open ports, NAT types. It's just a fucking mess, period. And I can't tell you how many comments, how many things that I have read on the Rainbow Six forum, as well as many other forums on Reddit, people complaining about the state of affairs when it comes to this video game. I did not want to include them in case they didn't want to have their name in my video, but you can just Google it. It's everywhere. People are having fucking problems with this game, and they're upset. Okay? So there's always going to be those cocksuckers that are going to say, hey, no, everything's perfect, you guys are just fucking spoiled, entitled, all this other shit. Why don't you just go suck cock for a living? Because you're really good at it. You're doing it for free. Excuse my language, I have a potty mouth. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Anyways, let's just get back on track. I just wanted to clarify one thing. When I say network connectivity issues, the kinds of things that I'm talking about is getting kicked from a game for no good reason, getting disconnected from a game for no good reason, not being able to join with your squad for no good fucking apparent reason, getting error messages left and right. And I apologize, my cat is meowing. I'm not going to make a fucking do-over. I do these once, and I'm just trying to get through this. I'm fucking aggravated. This is just absolutely disgusting. And it's at the point where I think that something really needs to be done as far as us making a fucking stand against this kind of thing. Okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, if you guys just continue to buy this, and buy into this, and just pretend like it never happened, well, it's going to continue to happen more, because the end goal is for these companies to apply as much network pipelines through our games in order to funnel their fucking disgusting microtransactions, as many as possible. And as I said in my last video, if Ubisoft could, they would insert fucking microtransactions into the Holy Bible. They are fucking soulless. They are fucking greedy monsters, okay? But look, I think it's worth noting a couple of things before I go any further. I'm playing on a PlayStation 4. I can only talk about the PlayStation 4 experience. Also, I have an Ethernet cable plugged in from my modem going straight to my PlayStation 4. My network speed is pretty damn good. I encounter issues when it comes to getting kicked, when it comes to not being able to join with my friends, with the squad up, things like that. It happens several times a day, okay? It's like a normal thing, okay? It's not like it happens every now and then. It's a part of the fucking experience. And the sad part about it is that they have a ranking system in place, and although a lot of people consider it to be a fucking joke, and a ripoff from Counter-Strike, well, let's just say that even if you were to try and approach it in a serious manner, which, to be honest with you, I try to do, because I'm a competitive type of person, and I want to take the ranking seriously. I want to see how good I can actually become, and how well I can compete with, high-level players. But when you're doing so, you're always going to have this fear that one of your players, one of your teammates are going to get kicked for no fucking good reason, because it happens a fucking lot. And you know what happens then? You're now at a disadvantage. Now you have one of two choices. You can continue, you can just white knuckle it and try and power through it with a disadvantage, or you can get penalized because this poorly fucking network infrastructure, whatever this server shit, whatever they fucking mustered up, slapped together, is so poorly designed and optimized that we actually have to suffer for it and wait. I think it's about 8 minutes. They actually cut down the time, I believe, in the last update, because I think they understand that there's a problem there, that we're actually getting penalized for shit that's going on when it comes to their end. It's not our end, okay? It's not something that we're doing wrong. The only thing that we're doing wrong is not making a really big stink about this. I think it's about time that we do. Because what makes matters worse is that we're not talking about a game where it has other offerings. Okay, well sure, there's the situation thing which you can play offline. But it's a cookie cutter training exercise. It's nothing worth talking about. Other than that, when the network goes down, you have no access to anything worthwhile. No multiplayer, no terrorist hunt. You're fucking locked out. You can't even purchase new attachments or skins for your guns because that is connected with the whole network thing. Okay, so here's the thing. We have a game that you're currently going to have problems with when it comes to server issues and things of that nature. And when you do have these kinds of problems, you can't just fall back and say, okay, I'll just play the single player, or I'll just play Terrorist Hunt offline, because they have managed to design this game around this network infrastructure, the necessity of it, where we're pretty much fucked unless the servers are up and running. What makes matters worse is that they could have countered this fucking disaster by allowing us, giving us the ability to play Terrorist Hunt offline. As a matter of fact, the irony of all of this, in my opinion, the most ironic thing is there's actually a mode called Lone Wolf, which has existed in previous Rainbow Six games, where you play as one human versus the AI, but you still need fucking network connectivity. It's just appalling. In my opinion, the clues that I have picked up, including that they don't allow us to pick the terrorist maps, they pretty much just throw us into them. I think that, combined with the fact that they don't allow us to play Terrorist Hunt online, is because they want to regulate the amount of renown that we will be able to gather. For example, say if there's a particular map that is pretty quick and easy to get through. We figure this out because we're gamers, we figure everything out. Therefore, if we're looking to grind or farm, gather renown, we'll just play this particular map over and over again. By them implementing this kind of a system where you need this network, we're unable to do this. And by the way, just for clarification, renown is one of two currencies that is in this game. Of course, the second currency is attached to this real money microtransaction disgusting system. But back to Terrorist Hunt. One would imagine that in 2015 we would be able to actually choose which mode, which map, things like that. Because some of us might not have the time to play certain ones, or might not like the disarm the bomb or whatever, protect the hostage. And it makes sense that we should be able to have the choice to pick which ones we want. And the idea that, no, well, you know what, it's not designed that way, it's not possible, is bullshit. Because it's in the game. When it comes to game design, well, you can create custom matches when it comes to multiplayer, picking exactly what match you want to play, picking exactly what mode you want to play, so it's in the game. So the question to be asked is, well, why is it missing from the Terrorist Hunt? So when you start to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, you start to see a very clear picture. And that is Ubisoft is not happy with making a killing. They want to fucking make a slaughter, okay? They want to take it all. And they want to do this with every fucking title. And it's only going to become more aggressive. It's only going to become more intricate in terms of what kind of systems they're going to implement. And until we come together collectively and tell them we're not putting up with this, well, they're going to keep doing it. And unfortunately, I used to think we had a shot when it comes to legal action, because I did do a little bit of digging, I did inquire, and at the end of the day, the majority of people would say, oh, you're fucking crazy, it's a waste of time. And after seeing that so much over these years, because I've been fighting and fighting and fighting, I've sort of given up. And I've sort of conformed to this idea that it's not possible because people just don't give a fuck. People are just rolling over and letting these companies just walk all over them. And unfortunately, the minority, people like me who are dying to try to do something to get some sort of power back as a consumer, some sort of right and protection legally. This is things that we should have inherently as a consumer. We have to actually fight to get that back. And you guys out there that are just turning your head or defending this kind of a business practice, you're making it an uphill battle. You're making it all that much harder. I don't know what the answer is. I just know that you should not buy this game. I have acquired it in a way where I was able to get it for nothing. And I am going to get rid of this motherfucker. I love you all. I'm only making this video because I want to give you a heads up. I also want to speak up for maybe those that have the same thoughts and feelings, but maybe don't feel like making a channel or uploading a video or talking about it in a public manner, in fear that they're going to get backlash by fanboys, because it happens. But me, I personally don't give a shit. I love all of you. I hope that you have a happy holiday with your family, with your loved ones. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe until next time. This is Pixel Pro signing off.